this is Martin Leifeld, and with this video presentation today on 5 minutes for fundraising, I'd like us to consider the question, what about those who are not so generous? A number of years ago, Chancellor George and I, at the recommendation and with a college dean of ours, went to see this prospective donor, very, very successful, active, busy businessman. He ran a large corporation in the country. And we went to see him, and the dean was so excited in anticipation because he had built a friendly relationship with this individual. So we went, we had the meeting, we shared our passion about a project for the dean's college, and there was materials. We talked about giving levels, particularly focusing on the highest levels, great naming opportunities, and we left considerable materials behind. This gentleman said he would consider it and agreed to see us in the near future. Well, we went away happy, excited. 2 or 3 months later, the dean and I returned to see him, and we asked what he was thinking. Well, he never could recollect what it was we were talking about. No, he didn't remember seeing any materials. I'm sitting there thinking, what? Did he lose his mind? Is he feigning ignorance? What's going on here? And we kind of, stumbled our way through revisiting the project, and we had some materials with us, but not the exhaustive materials we had left behind. And we left. Well, needless to say, this never resulted in a gift. Our dean was deeply disappointed. He anticipated so much to come from this individual. I was disappointed, but less so, because our research did not surface any substantial giving from this person anywhere in the community in which he resided and his community was based. So we have these situations as fundraisers where we need to reach out to many individuals, peoples, and organizations to raise funds for important causes. And we're advised through referrals or through our research to go and engage someone and to ask them for support. And even though someone might be of considerable wealth, of considerable means, capacity is one thing, but their inclination to be generous and their inclination towards our organization, that's something completely separate. So why is this? Well, sometimes for persons, and for companies for that matter, for organizations, it's a matter of timing for someone to open themselves to being generous, to being philanthropic. It could be because they're building the business and they're building their enterprise and they're taking all the net revenues they can, and not that they may not be living comfortably, but they're putting as much into the growth of the business as they can. So they have a longer term vision for wealth. Some are about building family wealth, creating wealth, setting money aside for future generations, for their children, for their grandchildren, as part of a family legacy. Sometimes it's their family life cycle. Children in high school, children in college, children getting married, new ones being born, perhaps parents needing particular care with extraordinary expenses, or other family members with extraordinary complexities that have costs associated that we cannot appreciate or perhaps have no clue of. Perhaps they simply have not been exposed to the compelling nature of our mission, and so they appear to be lukewarm or less interested. Our role is to introduce people to philanthropy. That takes hard work. It takes relationship building. We have to educate prospective donors, bring stories with us, share stories of others, the impact of their gifts, and the joy and gratification that they derive as donors with our organization. We need to take the time, invest our one-on-one energies, if possible, with prospective donors to bring them along to actually be philanthropic. Our task is to develop donors, to lead people into philanthropy. Yes, there are disappointments, no question, but the gratification we enjoy with those we assist to make gifts of greater significance more than outweighs our disappointments, and we should not be discouraged. I wonder what you think about this message. Please go to martinleifeld.com. I would love to hear from you. Please like this message. Please share this message. And thank you very much for viewing and for listening.